Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Brittany, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make homemade strawberry shortcakes with biscuits instead of the actual shortcakes that you can buy. Shortcake can be very tricky to make, and I actually prefer the strawberry shortcake on a biscuit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop up our strawberries and get those in the fridge because they actually take a while to juice. So if you want this, you should probably prep your strawberries way before you're ready to eat them so they have time to juice. Set your oven to 450 degrees. I will show you how to make the biscuits as well. And yeah, so let's get started. You're going to need a food processor for this. If you don't have one, you can actually do it by hand. You could grate your butter into your flour mixture. You are going to need 2 cups of self-rising flour. If you don't have that, I will put down below in the description how to make your own. So I have 2 cups here. I'm going to add that into my food processor. You need half a stick of butter or a 1/4 cup of butter. I'm going to stick that right in the food processor as well. You're going to pulse that for a good 20 to 25 seconds. Just until everything comes together. So you want your butter well incorporated into your flour. Okay, so now my flour and my butter are well incorporated together. So I'm going to pull that out. Take a bowl so you can do the mixing. You're going to add your flour and your butter into a bowl. And then you're going to take 3/4 cup buttermilk. Again, if you don't have buttermilk on hand, you can make this on your own with milk and vinegar, white vinegar. So I have 3/4 cup. I can link that down, or put the ingredients down below as well. You're just going to mix that all together. I was supposed to start with the strawberries and I just realized I did not. So I'm going to put this aside for a quick second. Strawberries, you are going to slice them into thin slices. I already did half of them so I can show you what they are supposed to look like when it's time to eat them, when they're ready to eat. Okay, so now all my strawberries are chopped up, and what you're going to do, you're going to take a few teaspoons of white sugar, and you're going to pour it on top of the strawberries, and you're going to really mix them in. You just want a good coating of sugar all over your strawberries. You can use a spoon or your hand, whichever you prefer. And what the sugar does is it really just brings out the natural juices of the strawberries. So now those are well coated, and you're just gonna stick those in the fridge. You really want them to sit for at least an hour or 2 actually. The longer they sit, the more that you're gonna have juice to put on your biscuits. So I'll stick that in the fridge. And the amount of sugar I use is really up to you. I used probably 1 to 2 teaspoons of sugar on that amount, and that was half of a container of strawberries because I already did have to have them ready for you. So I'm going to continue with the biscuits. I by no means am a clean cook. I mean, I'm clean, but I'm not. I make big messes when I cook. I'm not worried about the messes that are left behind. I will take care of it when I'm finished. Okay, so now I have my dough. Buttermilk's in, and it's well mixed. It's going to be crummy looking like that. That's what you want. I'm going to do a quick cleanup and then we will continue. Okay, so my counter's all cleaned up. Now you're going to need a little bit of extra flour to dust the surface. You want a good coating so you don't stick to the counter. Then you're going to take this, your dough mixture, and you're going to plop it right on there. And I can work it with your hands a little bit to kind of make it a little less sticky. Now I have a rolling pin right here. You can press it out if you'd like, or you can roll it out. I'm just going to roll it out. And you want it about 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick. Okay. Now don't laugh. I, for some reason, can't find my biscuit cutter, my round cookie cutter, so I'm using a canning jar lid. And you're just going to press down and make your biscuits with that. And then you're going to plop that on a pan. Okay, I'm going to flatten out my dough. Kind of hard to stick it all together again after. I'll press it out or roll it out. I just love when your face itches when you're trying to cook or bake. You can't touch your face. I have quite the itch right now from my hair. So you want to make sure that you really pay attention to preheating your oven before you start, because the hotter the better. If it's already preheated, by the time you stick them in, it'll be better for them because the butter won't have time to kind of flatten it out. So you're going to bake these at 450 degrees for about 10 minutes or until golden brown. And yeah, so I will be back once these are done baking. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to remove them from the oven. I'll show you what they look like from the oven. Okay. So they look very rustic. They didn't rise as much as I was hoping they would, but I also made my own self-rising flour, so that could be why. But that's okay, they still turned out great. Remove them. You can also use this biscuit recipe for even like biscuits to go with your dinner. Brush a little melted butter on top. That would be good. So I'm gonna let these cool, but in the meantime, I'm gonna assemble one for you to show you what it looks like. Take this one. Cut it down the middle. Don't burn yourself if you're taking it right out of the oven. It's very hot. Okay. So this is my strawberries that I had done already before time. And they've been in there for a good hour, hour and a half. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna take some strawberries, and cut your biscuit in half, take some strawberries, put some in the middle. Okay. You're gonna put, I like to put a little bit of the juice so it really absorbs into the biscuit. Just a little more flavor into the biscuit. Okay. Now you're gonna put the biscuit top back on. Not everybody puts more strawberries, but I do. I really like the strawberry flavor with everything. I'll put a couple more strawberries on top. Try and get them to stay, which they are not. That's okay, I'll just pick it up with my fork after. Okay, so that's the strawberries. Now, while everything was baking, I made myself some homemade whipped cream. If you'd like that recipe, I have another video with how to make this. Take a good dollop of that. Put that on top. And there it is. It is ready to be eaten. I'm not going to eat too much of this because I haven't eaten lunch yet, but I'll save it for after. But I got to try it, right? One that just fell all apart. I like desserts when they have a combination of hot and cold together. So this right now, because the biscuits are warm from the oven, so good. I also like the biscuits aren't sweet. So you have just the sweetness from your whipped cream and your strawberries, but the other is more savory. But very good. So if you like this recipe and you want to see more recipes, please subscribe to my channel. Also like this video. And leave comments down below if you try the recipe. If not, then try it. It's really easy, simple for anybody to make. You don't have to be a pro in the kitchen. So let me know what you think of this recipe. Thanks for watching, guys.